Hi there, this is my lock, and yeah, today I've got a little package here from Rob Lawn, and inside it, if I can, we will find, there we go, inside it we will find, oh, focus, an ASSA ABLOY, it's got the plus, ASSA ABLOY D12. Look at that keyway. How do we tackle a keyway like that? So I'll put that down there. We'll have a look at the key. So I don't know what type of pinning this has. I'm assuming it's got ASSA barrels. Whether it's the version with the long key pin or not, I don't know. But if we have a look at the key there, we can see it looks quite strange. It looks like there's a whole ton of pins in there, but the key pins have a peak, a valley, and a second peak. Both peaks are different sizes, so depending on which peak interacts with the bitting here, because each key will have like a double bitting. So depending on which peak on the key interacts with which part of the bitting here will dictate the true bitting of the lock. So it's a very difficult lock to copy from an image. You know, copy a key from an image or anything like that, because the bitting can vary so much depending upon not only the key but the actual key pins in the lock. So it's a 6-pin. I'm trying to feel if it's got a sidebar in it, but I don't know, I can't tell. We'll pop it in the vise and I'll give it a very first blind attempt at picking. Now, I've never picked or even attempted to pick one of these before, so I have no idea what I'm doing here. Now, we could no, we can't use that, that's too wide. Could we could, I suppose, try a flag. Tension wise, what can we use? No, that's going to be too thick, so it looks like, can I use the 1.2? 1.2 is too big, so we've got the, where's the 1 mil Mad Bobs, fits in there nicely. So let's try SS Devs first. So I'm going to keep the tension very light. Need something with a bit of a steeper. I wonder, can we use bottom of the keyway? Possibly. Then I can kind of see what's going on in there. So some of these key pins at the back are sitting right down on the flat piece of warding there. just nasty. Well, we got one good solid click there. Anything else binding up the front? So if it has the ASSA barrels, and I suspect it probably does, it's likely to have the associated counter milling. So I mean, even a pick 15,000th is struggling to get underneath these pins at the back. I'm trying to keep my tension feather light. This is a crazy keyway. It's not a particularly high ranked lock in terms of the LPU belt ranking, but yeah, it's that keyway. Gee whiz, it is nasty. And of course they're quite a difficult lock to get keys cut for, because they are quite a restricted key. I think it's pretty much you've got to get copies of the key cut from code. So it's not likely that your average little hardware store or key cutting booth is going to have access to these blanks. And, yeah, this one is going to oh, I got a click and a little bit of movement, just enough to fill me with a false sense of hope. Try not to get too excited and go too heavy with the another click there. Another one on pin 1. So just I try not to get too excited and increase the tension too much, because increasing that tension will cause the ASSA barrels to really bite into that counter milling. And So I'm putting the pick in sideways and then sort of trying to rotate it round and up. Should have marked the core and housing with a pen to see any movement before I started. So yeah, Rob has given me a lock here that is going to take a lot of time, a lot of picking, and a lot of practice, I think, to get the better of. I can't thank him enough. It's this one is going to be a huge feeling of pride and accomplishment if I ever manage to get it picked. And he did pick out a fairly tame tame bitting for me, but it gives me as good a chance as I'll ever have to successfully pick one of these. So I'm incredibly grateful for that. Coming up for 12 minutes, coming up to 13 minutes, so I'm going to call it quits at that. I'm still in a slight false set, so let's right, ease up on the tension, very, very, very light, feather light tension, to the point where I'm risking dropping everything I've already set. I got another click there, felt another tiny little micro movement. So, oh, would you look at that? Yes! There we go. ASSA ABLOY Thriving D12. First ever attempt, picked out of the pack. Wow, I'm stunned. I am absolutely stunned. Thanks, Rob. That felt amazing. Wow. I got the trembles. Awesome, absolutely awesome, excellent. Yeah, speechless. I can't believe I actually managed to do that. Yeah, super light tension. If those ASSA barrels bite into that milling with too much tension, you're because you have to sort of twist and lift. You're going to put way too much strain on the 15 thou SS devs. Well, this is actually a 15 thou Sparrows Euro hook. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Catch you next time. Cheers.